Are you kidding me? It's freaking fast, but I got it. Yo, what up? It's the last week of October, and you know what that means. It's Spooky Saturday. Today, we are playing the horror game, The Crooked Man. It's a really cool RPG, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So, let's go! So instead of editing in the parts of the storyline, I'm just going to explain the story to you. We play a character named David, and we barely moved into a new apartment. Apparently, the apartment we moved into still had the old furniture in it, but some strange things started happening, like people crying at night, things written on the walls, and weird notes that are just left in random parts of the apartment, which we suspect is the former tenant. David's mom suffers from some weird mental illness that is most likely either dementia, Alzheimer's, or schizophrenia, but I wouldn't be surprised if she had all of them. But one day we found a note on a table with an address. So with the one brain cell that David has, he decides to go to the address, which led him to an abandoned hotel. We start off by entering the hotel and realizing that basically every door in the hotel is locked.
Oh, looky here. This door's unlocked but has a wire around the handle.
But there are two obvious rooms that are opened, one with a piano and one with just a bunch of tables. We then find a room with a note and a self-destructive mirror. The note says it was our special place. Blah blah blah, but now it's me. I thought it might help to come here, but it didn't. There was only emptiness. We then find another room that is unlocked with another note. This time it's a treasure hunt, and look, those green squares in the background. They look weirdly like the tables in the big room correspond to the treasure hunt, and the crown is where the treasure is. Treasure is a key that goes to the library, and in there we find a Happy Meal and another key that goes to room 108. In that room we find wire cutters.
Ooh, I wonder where that goes.
But on our way to open the door, we hear something strange. We then go to the room, violently yell at the person who was playing the piano, which in this case was an innocent girl, and then absolutely destroy her with our piano skill. We find out that the girl's name is Sissy, and that she is here because she's trying to find a box that her ex-boyfriend left her. Then we went back to unlock the door with our wire cutters, read a chalkboard, stepped on a piece of wood, vent, and find another key. But then while we were down there, we found out that there was a monster living in this hotel the entire time.
Whoa!
We fled, used the key to unlock the bar, and yet find another Happy Meal. Find out that Sissy has managed herself to get perfectly on a ledge surrounded by the abyss. We told her some words of encouragement and she jumped over. We then go back to the library, and then we actually realized that the Happy Meal was actually not a Happy Meal, and that the Happy Meal was actually a book, and what was inside was completely useless. So we left, and then this happened. Oh, okay. So after seeing the monster, what we tried to do is go inside the room with a big old hole in it, and then try and shove the monster inside the hole, like this.
Okay.
Oh my! Excuse that. So what actually happened was this. Stop, dude! Stop! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We then used the code that we found beforehand to open up the food storage and find a key that was out of reach.
Not anymore.
We then go back to the bar, which we found there was a strange message written in blood, along with the monster. But what you didn't know is that we found out there was some alcohol left over in the bottle that could potentially light something on fire, so we could take the bottle and— Yeah! What I was saying is if you take the bottle and— Okay, so you take the bottle and you chuck it at his forehead and light it on fire. Boom! How hard was that? Oh my god. Then we grabbed a knife that we could have used in the bar fight, find blood on the floor, which apparently is Sissy's. We then follow the blood to another hotel room, which she's sitting on the bed. She then tells us about her breakup and blah blah blah, tells us about how much of a wimp she is, which we then do some counseling and tell her that it's fine. In all seriousness, she kind of is a wimp. She then feels better. Then we have an aneurysm, followed by a flashback of our own breakup that we had. We then go outside, find Sissy's box that she's been looking for this entire time in the fountain, in literally the easiest spot we could have found. Not even a minute later, we find Sissy in the piano room with the monster, which by the way is still alive after we threw him into the abyss and turned him into a real life gas fireball. So, you know what time it is. Frickin' oh. No! No! Did I get it? After you won, we gave the box to Sissy, which we find out that the note I previously found in my apartment at the start that had a key that opened the box. And what was inside the box was a note to another location. What? Hey, if you got through this entire video, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm only at 53 subs right now. Yep. Well, bye.